I'm starting to. I was never really good at much else, you know. So I don't know. Once I found out I was decent at something, I just kind of focused and just, went for it.
That's interesting because I remember I was in a juvenile detention center and we heard we heard Rappers Delight. We said, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah.
How could it be? Because we heard it in the streets in our neighborhood, but we never thought it'd be on the radio.
Yeah.
And it was on the radio. And we were like, "What the hell was that?" And we were just all blown away to see that our music was being played on the radio.
Yeah. How about the fact that Rappers Delight was like a seven some odd minute song?
Yeah.
And the radio played it. They played it from top to bottom. Like,
it was so popular. It was all off the hook.
And then Nucleus jam on it.
Jam on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Dum. Yeah.
That was like, I never really like got into rock and roll or R&B or blues or anything like that. I just like I'd listen to songs on the radio or whatever my mom was listening to in the car, but once hip hop came along, I just felt like, man, this is like, I don't know, I just was all in.
Yeah, hip hop was I just can't even imagine it. It gave you pride.
Yeah.
Like us being like the prototype of hip hop. At the beginning of it, it gave us pride to know that our music, people talk the way we talk, was being on television, being on the radio and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gave us a lot of pride back then.
Yeah. And it's also like, it's just such a, if you think about like how hip hop from the start of it.
Well, I was there.
Yeah, and then it just like
police out in the front of every hip hop club. You got the whole New York police station out in front of the club.
Yeah,
it was just, and if you went to a hip hop club and you were marked, people say, "Oh, yes." Even in your neighborhood, hardcore bebop hip hop, and it's, what the fuck you fucking with those niggas for, Mike? That's what they used to say. What you fucking with them for? Even people in the neighborhood, what you fucking with them niggas for? But those was our people. All the criminals, the thieves, we all listened to hip hop. The money makers and everything, the killers, the robbers, all the fucking street urchins, we all listened to that. That's what we listened to. And as soon as we listen to, we enjoy it, but we surveying everything. We're looking at the people with the jewelry, the coats, the clothes, and looking right, and then we're getting ready to get them after the club is over.
Yeah.
And that's just what hip-hop was about. All the robbers and thieves would come in there, they enjoy the music, but after it was over, we going to rob.
Yeah.
And that's what hip-hop was about.
Yeah.